Alright everybody, welcome up to another Wonderlands video, and yeah, we got quite the amount of patch notes to go over here. As you can see here, 1.1.0.10G. It is Thursday, it is the 14th. We do have DLC 1 dropping in about a week, and stuff's about to get serious. So, let's go ahead and look at some of these patch notes, am I right? Okay, so starting things up for the weekly event, right? We're basically going to have overworld encounters, random encounters. They're going to be dropping more loot and moon orbs, so keep that in mind. I wonder if this would apply to mimics. That dude, if this mimic, like, could you imagine if there's more loot dropping from mimic rooms? That would be pretty insane. So the Chaos Chambers and featured run has been the Chaos Chambers featured run has been changed, obviously. The run features Banshee and Obelisk boss the King. Get ready to take on a new president in the Chaos Chamber featured run. All right, so we have quite some amount of changes to go over here, and let's just get into it. Increase the chance for Chaos Chamber aspects, bosses, and the Maker to drop dedicated gear. That's pretty cool. Wanted to mention that. For each aspect defeated, we have increased the chance for their dedicated item to drop from the Maker. In addition, the Maker herself is also getting an increased chance to drop, or increased chance for dedicated gear to drop. Also, the quad bow and the thunder anima are now possible world drops. That's kind of cool. So they also recolored a loot beam and outline to better yellow color, so they wouldn't get confused with the purple epic gear. The lost loot machine will no longer confuse them with epic gear either. The item card has been switched to match common item guards. The audio cue for their drop is no longer the same as epic gear. Cool. Make more gold. You can sell customizations for twice as much at the vending machines now. That's pretty cool. And the awe passive properly scales to the fate maker instead of giving a flat rate. So, balance adjustments. Let's get into it. Okay, so let's talk about the Magic Barrage. Obviously, the Magic Barrage has been kind of used as like a utility spell. Generally, low cooldown, high charges to cast. So, a Magic Barrage, regardless of the prefix, is going to have an increased base spell damage from 8 to 13. That's pretty cool. We got Overwhelming Magic Barrage, increase the damage scaling by 13% and decrease the cooldown by 8%. Bursting Magic Barrage, increased damage by scaling by 56%. Cascading Magic Barrage, increased damage by 69%. Nice. And then for the Concentrated Magic Barrage, and reduce damage scaling by 45%, reduce the radius scaling by 66%, increase the scaling by 5%, reduce the total channel time by half a second, and then replace the X projectile at max channel time with a 25% increased spell damage. Alright, so then we have the Arc Torrent. Stages get increasingly more powerful. It will now scale at 25% for each stage. The Eruption, increased Eruption base damage from 20 to 24. Increased all Hydra spell base charges from 1 to 2. See, wow, okay, dude. I remember when the game first came out, I was looking for a Hydra with multiple charges. So that's dope. Sigil spells increase base damage by 200%. Those are obviously the ones that spawn like the nice little protective dome around you and prevent projectiles from coming at you. So, weapon balance adjustments. This is going to be a big one. Sniper rifles. Increased all sniper rifle damage by 20%. I didn't know many people that use snipers in this game. That's pretty dope. Alright, so Magic Poison SMG. We found that these guns weren't appreciated, as it was taking 1.5 seconds for the damage to ramp up to competitive levels. We're removing the delay and including it as part of the base damage that the gun does. So, here we go. Remove 50% damage scaling over time. Increased Hyperius Magic Poison SMG damage scaling by 50%. Increased Dahlia Furior Magic Poison damage scaling by 50%. Reduce Furior Magic Poison damage thrown damage by 20% to compensate for the damage increase. White Rider's dual beam damage scaling remains unchanged, overall increasing the damage each beam deals due the Dahlia scaling change. Let me read that one more time for you. The White Rider's dual beam damage scaling remains unchanged, overall increasing the damage each beam deals due to the Dahlia scaling change. The damage of the White Rider's single beam bone has been scaled twice. Or it was, I mean, the reason why the single beam mode on the White Rider was so good, because it was getting scaled twice. The damage was close to what we were aiming for before the buffs, but due to the additional increases, we reduced the modifiers form by 11.8%. Let's talk some pistols, dude. So, reduce Masterwork Cambo's damage scaling by 30.8%. Reduced Masterwork Cambo crit damage bonus by 50%. Reduce the Catacombo's damage scaling by 6.7%. Reduce the Queen's Cry damage scaling by 15%. Reduced Pookie's 2 toy damage by scaling by 28.8%. Dude, why are all these getting nerfed? Reduce Ruby Spite damage scaling by 30.8%. Increase the automagic.exe dude. Okay, well, I literally have a video going up today on the automagic.exe. This was recorded before this buff, obviously. I really wish this would have happened earlier. Increase the Gluttony damage scaling by 15.4%. Increase the Massage Reload or Message Reload by 50%. Address the issue with how liquid damage cooling scaling was being calculated. We all knew this, man. Liquid cooling was by far the best gun in the game, and now it's getting fixed. Okay, let's talk about some hero points, right? So, Village Idiot added a -3 wisdom penalty. Dude, honestly, I feel like Village Idiot, like there's never a real reason to go against it. Raised by L's. Increased dexterity from +2 to +4. And increased attunement from +0 to +2. Failed Monk. Increased wisdom bonus from +4 to +6. And intelligence from +2 to +3. And then the Rogue Alchemist increased attunement from +0 to +2. And there you go, guys. That is this week's patch notes, the biggest that we've gotten for Wonderlands thus far. But I guarantee you that next week will be even larger because it is DLC 1. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on it down below. Thank y'all so much for watching. Hope y'all enjoy. And my name is Kree. And we'll see y'all in the next one. I'll leave a link to this at the top of the description, by the way. Peace out, everybody.